In the previous video, we covered the first part of the day's adventure. If you haven't seen it already, make sure to check it out. I'll leave a link below. Not all of us made it, and some of the vehicles suffered panel damage. If you thought the action was over, well, you were mistaken. Obstacles and challenges kept on coming at us one after another, and the adventure continued well until after dark. Remember, if you haven't already subscribed, please do so.
My God.
Hit that like button and leave any comments below. I'll make sure to answer them all. Now that Patrick and I have exited the trail and are back on the main road, we're off in search of the other guys who were forced to turn around. Well, it didn't take long for us to find our way back to the beginning of the trail, where we linked up with the rest of the crew. Once we regrouped, we really didn't waste much time, and we're off in search of the day's next adventure. Once again, we're all following Patrick, who knows the area up here like the back of his hand. He said that he knows a nice easy trail that'll bring us back to the chalet. I'm really enjoying myself today. Like I said in part 1 of the video, I'm familiar with the area, but I've never been to these trails. They're all brand new to me. I love the feeling of not knowing what lies around the next bend.
Everyone through? Everything good?
Almost.
What is it?
Andre, you want us to wait still or we can go? Yeah, Joseph's behind me, I think.
Okay, so we're going. Everybody happy already?
Okay. So far, I'm loving this trail in the second part of the day's adventure. We managed to find a little bit of mud, we found a few rocks, and now things look like they're heading uphill. I know it doesn't look all that steep, on video. It's not super steep, but it's definitely a lot more challenging than it looks on camera. One by one we make it to the top of what I now know is the highest part of today's trail. What a climb. Unfortunately, I didn't capture everything on video. We had to start moving kind of quick because it's getting late in the afternoon and we don't want to be stuck in this trail all night long.
Up. I'm gonna show when everyone's up. Yeah, we go on.
Now that we reached the top of the hill, we had no other option but to make our way back down. This is when things started to get really interesting.
Încet, încet. 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 Dreapta, dreapta. Mai dreapta, mai dreapta. Liviu, dreapta. Încet, 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 nu te grăbi, încetișor, dă-i drumul încetișor. Un pic la dreapta. Așa, așa și continuu, все.
Slowly we all made our way down this extremely steep and sketchy descent. What I didn't know until it was too late, there were two paths to take on the way down. Myself and Joseph were following closely behind Patrick, and we ended up taking the more problematic route. I mean, just look at the problem that Patrick got himself into now.
Continue, continue. Là, tu descends. Ton roue va descendre de la roche. Peut-être qu'il va cogner un peu. Mais t'es correct. T'as pas d'où glisser. Ça va garder. C'est parfait. C'est beau. T'es descendu. Garde comme ça, garde comme ça.
These rocks are absolutely huge. Don't forget Patrick's discos on 37s with portal axles.
Tranquillement, tranquillement. Encore une petite affaire. Encore une petite. C'est beau.
Let's take a closer look at exactly what we're dealing with here. There are two ways to attack this obstacle. Head on like you're seeing, or to the left of the screen. That option is somewhat easier. The only problem is Joseph and myself, we both followed Patrick and we're totally out of position. After a lot of discussion, we decided that it was worth the time to reposition our vehicles and take the less sketchy of two extremely sketchy options. Unfortunately, there's no footage of me passing through this obstacle, so let's check out Joseph. As you can see, he's totally out of position. To make things easier, Liviu came down the way that we both should have to help winch Joseph so he could turn his vehicle around. As you can see, this is still sketchy and the risk of more panel damage was still high. All it takes is a little slip or one wrong movement. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. Oh my God. Whoa. He was lucky there. Let's see how much easier it is coming from the right way.
Why you guys take this way?
I follow Patrick. I blame Patrick for everything. Oh yeah, that's the way to do it. Look how easy it is when you come down.
Because you have to take the
Ooh.
Давай, тут скоборим вали, фикс помело коборим. Stânga, Liviu, stânga. Să stai. Perfect. Bat cu dreptul aici.
If you see to the left, that's the route that Patrick, Joseph, and myself took. Basically, the wrong way, putting us in the wrong position. Last down is Igor. This shouldn't be any problem at all for him.
Continuu, deci ușor, просто continuu. E ok, întoarce, așa. Давай.
You can clearly see the difference it makes when you approach an obstacle correctly or from the right direction. Igor passes this without any issue whatsoever. Now we got to start to pick up the pace just a little bit. It gets dark early up here, and like I said before, we want to make it back to home base before it gets too late. Well, it didn't take long to find the next obstacle. With portal axles and big tires, Patrick and I passed through this area pretty easily, but I couldn't say the same for the others. You're on the rock back here. After Joseph managed to get himself up and over a decent sized rock, next up was Liviu. After a quick winch, he passed through this troublesome area, leaving only Igor.
Gosh. Mai gândeam că e ca pe unde scump, dar aici nu știu.
Așteaptă acolo. Igor, stânga, așa, încă stânga. Continuu stânga. Stânga.
Stinger. With 35-inch tires and a heavy right foot, Igor managed to pass through this area without too much difficulty. Well, the sun might be disappearing, but the threat of panel damage was still around. Check out this tight squeeze. Yeah, I'm coming just now.
Arată prosta cu mâna pe unde. Telepeșturi acum mai în dreapta, să ai amplitudă.
I've said it a million times before. The camera rarely does most obstacles justice. This is one incredibly steep hill. One by one, we all managed to make our way down here safely. Darkness is now really approaching quickly, and after this descent, there aren't many obstacles. It's pretty clear sailing right back to Patrick's chalet. From all of us here at 4x4 Adventure Canada, we'd like to thank you for watching this video. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. Smash that like button and leave any comment below, and we'll see you soon.